Hi curious and welcome back. If you like keeping up with celebrity gossip, then you always know how much of a scandal it is when news breaks out that a famous person who is married and has a family has an illegitimate child. Now also imagine if that person was also a politician. Well, this is exactly what happened in 2011 to actor and former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, when the news broke out that he had fathered a son with his former housekeeper. For years, his older siblings have never really acknowledged Joseph on social media or were seen with him in public. Until now. Could this mean that they have some sort of a relationship after all? How are both of Arnold's sons taking after him? And since the news has come out, why has Joseph kept his mother's name? Stay with us to find out all the latest information about this family drama, but before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Just in case some of you might not be aware, we'll give you a rundown of Schwarzenegger's kids and what exactly happened that caused such a big stir. In 1986, Arnold married his now ex-wife, Maria Shriver, and the couple had 4 children, daughters Catherine and Christina, and sons Patrick and Christopher. And things had been great for the couple until 2011, when the Los Angeles Times blew the lid of a huge secret between Arnold and his housekeeper. And what was that secret? That they had an affair in the 90s and went on to have a child together. Mildred Baena had worked for the family for 2 decades until she retired at the start of 2011. A thing that many had found to be shocking was that Baena was pregnant with their son at the same time that Maria was expecting her 4th child with Arnold. And so, on October 2nd, 1997, not even a week after his half-brother was born, Mildred welcomed Joseph Baena into the world. Now, if some of you are wondering why he had never come clean about this during the pregnancy or the years after, we'll tell the reason for this. And it is that the Terminator actor allegedly didn't even know that the child was his until he was 8 years old and he started exhibiting features similar to his father's. That then prompted the then governor to begin to piece things together. When the LA Times had made the story public, Schwarzenegger and Shriver separated and she moved out of the family home. From the get-go, the Austrian actor took full responsibility for his actions and issued a statement to the Times apologizing for his actions. Though a source close to Arnold had revealed that as soon as he found out that Joseph was his son, he took financial responsibility for the child and continued to provide support. At times, love children can find themselves out of the cold and be seen as outsiders, as at times their parents are focused on their own damaged lives or don't even own up to them. A similar case happened with Delphine Boel, who was the love child of the King of Belgium and had to fight for her right to be seen as his child. If you want to know more about this, then you can check out our previous video, but for now, stick around to find out more about how the rest of the Schwarzenegger kids feel about Joseph. So back to our topic at hand, it seemed that Arnold wanted to have a relationship with Joseph, and once the news had been made public, he didn't shy away from posting about him on social media, such as for the boys' birthdays, making a post on his Instagram. And it seems that the feeling is mutual, as during an interview with Hollywood Life, Joseph himself had gushed about his father by saying, "We hang out all the time. He is a great father. That's really all I have to say about him. We train together, we eat together, we do many things together." For the boy's 19th birthday, the Expendables actor had even taken him on a trip to Germany to celebrate Oktoberfest. So while his father has a great relationship with Baena, what is it like with his older siblings? Well, here for the most part, it was just speculations, as he wasn't really acknowledged them before. And in the interview for Hollywood Life, when asked about them, Joseph admitted that he can't talk about his half-siblings, though didn't reveal a reason for it. And while he does follow Patrick and Catherine on Instagram, his other siblings don't have public accounts. They don't seem to follow him back. Though as you could imagine, things weren't easy for the family, especially right after the news broke. Out of anger, the then 17-year-old Patrick changed his Twitter handle name to Patrick Schriver for a moment. He also seemed to get a cold shoulder from Catherine by not being invited to her 2019 wedding to Chris Pratt, though the 23-year-old did extend his wishes to the couple by writing "congratulations" under her photo, though as Hollywood Life reported at the time, she never replied or liked it. A source close to the family did reveal that it was a difficult time for the former bodybuilder's children and that they wanted to work on this relationship privately. They had also added that 2011 was not the first time that they had heard of Joseph, because since his mother worked for the family, he was often around their house growing up. Though here, if you want to know more about Catherine and her relationship with Chris Pratt, why don't you check out our previous video? However, recent photos show that the relationship between the siblings might be on the mend, or at least it could be between Joseph and Patrick. The two brothers were spotted hanging out in public together for the first time, a decade since the family had learned that he was their half-brother. The two siblings were spotted together working out on the famous Santa Monica stairs alongside Baena's girlfriend Nikki Dodaj. This of course excited fans of the actor, since as far as we are all aware, this is the first time that they had ever hung out. Do you curious think that Arnold is happy that his sons are hanging out? Though as far as Joseph's other siblings are concerned, there might be some more time before they come to terms with it. A family source told Page 6 that Christina and Catherine don't really have a relationship with Joe and that they think it's only Patrick and Christopher that do. Though another source added that Joseph is very eager to have a relationship with all of his siblings. Though getting one with one is a good start, and maybe the reason for them getting along is that they have quite a things in common? Well, besides the obvious part of being half-brothers, that is. It is common knowledge that Patrick is an actor, having appeared in productions such as Dear Eleanor and Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, Midnight Sun and Moxie, with the first title on his IMDb page being credited as Jock Kid 3 in a 2006 movie called The Benchwarmers. But it also seems that his younger brother also dipped his toes into the world of acting, though he only has 2 credits to his name at the moment, one of which is in his post-production, though the first one is a great nod towards his pops, as it is a short video of a reenacted clip from a Terminator 2 bar scene, in which, as you might have guessed it, Joseph played the role that his father so famously reprised in '91. The second project listed is The Chariot, which is a movie which, according to the website, is also starring John Malkovich. Do you think that Arnold has helped his son to get the role? Or maybe even his brother? Many fans had also pointed out that between the 2 men, it is Joseph that looks the most like his father, which is no wonder that even when he was a young boy, the actor himself noticed the resemblance between them. A thing that also helps with this is that, just like Arnold, Baena has started to work on sports career as a bodybuilder. He often shares photos from his workout sessions to his Instagram account, and it seems that it is something he likes to join his dad for as well, as the Austrian actor has shared photos of the 2 of them at the gym several times and has called him his favorite workout buddy. Well, from the recent photos, it's clear to see that Patrick likes to stay fit and healthy with some exercise. Unlike his brother and father, he doesn't post photos from the gym, though it's fun to see that while one son has dedicated himself to sport, the other seems to have dedicated himself to acting, just like his father. A source close to Arnold had actually revealed that he loves the fact that his children share his passion, be it acting, sport, philanthropy or business. And with the mention of business, it could be seen that it's another way that Joe has taken after his dad, as in 2019 he graduated from Pepperdine University with a bachelor's degree in business. There has even been talk of Schwarzenegger bringing him into the Arnold Classic, which is his own multi-sport contest that includes competition for bodybuilders, combat and other athletic endeavors. However, nothing has been confirmed with regards to it, or what he even had in mind for his son's participation. One of the major differences between the 2 brothers is also their net worth. It is unknown whether Patrick's estimated sum of $6 million had any input from his father or if it's solely from his career as an actor. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, he has also been investing in homes in the LA area and renovating them, then selling them for profit, so the sum of that money could be attributed to that. And while his money is attributed solely to his name, Joseph's net worth alone is not really known, as most sites state it to be $400 million through his father, which according to the Sun, upon his father's passing he will receive a portion of it when it will be split between Schwarzenegger's kids, though how that will be done is unknown. Though according to his father, he has been supporting him financially since he was a kid, like I mentioned before, chances are that he is more than comfortable. And while it seems that relationship between Patrick and Joseph seems to be taking a positive turn, and the fact that most people have known for a decade that he is Arnold's son, it also brings up the question as to why his surname is still Baena. Due to the fact that he was born as a result of his father's affair with the housekeeper, it would have made sense for his mother to give him her maiden name, and the reason for him not changing it to Schwarzenegger could be due to the tension in the family between the siblings, since as we mentioned before, it seems that they might not be so fond of each other. But maybe now that he is hanging out with Patrick, things might change? So curious, what do you think about Joseph? Do you reckon that his relationship with his siblings is going to improve? Should his sisters come to terms with the fact that they have a half-brother and try to have a relationship with him? Have you seen Schwarzenegger's older son in any movie production? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Until next time.